Cooking is really at its best when it's shared.
Wow.
So I'm off to visit inspiring communities across the country to see how food brings them together.
That's a bit of all right, isn't it?
Exploring some exciting places.
It's extraordinary. It's huge, isn't it?
Look at that. Beautiful.
I can think of no better place to be.
While sharing mouth-watering recipes of my own.
That looks amazing. I can't wait to eat it. I'm at the ready.
So let's get to it.
I love a good wedding. It's one of those times when food really takes the centre stage. After the bride, of course.
I'm so honoured to have been invited behind the scenes of this wedding. It's a chance to see how they're going to share the day through 3 extraordinary meals.
I remember my wedding day as if it was yesterday, but I can assure you it wasn't. It was just a simple affair, but it was simply lovely.
My husband Paul and I have been married for 56 years.
You were very slim and elegant in those days, weren't
Was
you?
I cheeky?
I still cherish that day because we've had a long and happy marriage.
You look very smart.
very
Bit
good.
more hair in those days.
The cake was very smart too. A rich fruit cake that I made myself. I can't wait to see what delicious food the bride and groom will be sharing with their guests. My first recipe would make a wonderful addition to any special occasion. Its 3 fabulous layers are so easy to make, perfect for serving to a big crowd.
Such a lovely thing to share. And it's got a bit of style.
I'm starting with the bottom layer, cooked and diced beetroot with a balsamic glaze.
That just gives it flavour. Makes it nice and shiny too. And a little bit of pepper and salt in that. That's it, all done.
The second layer is delicious ripe avocado.
Add the juice of half a lemon. Not only does that give it flavour, it also stops it going brown. In goes some chopped fresh dill.
A little salt and pepper will enhance its subtle flavour.
Then I'm going to mash some of it, because it holds together better, and then leave some in chunks.
Oh, it's so good. I could eat this all on its own.
That's done.
The crowning glory of this recipe are the cooked prawns. I have the ultimate way to dress them up for the occasion.
I'm going to have a tablespoonful of mayonnaise, tablespoonful of creme fraiche, and a tablespoonful of creamed horseradish.
Because any excess water will dilute the creamy sauce, I've drained the prawns really well.
See, a dry bowl. The combination of creme fraiche, horseradish and mayo is a natural marriage. They go so well together, and not too much effort either.
I'm not done yet. De-seed and dice some peeled cucumber to cut through the rich dressing.
The great thing about the cucumber is it gives it crunch.
Assembling the layers so they'll look perfect is simple.
So first of all, the beetroot.
Resting the rings on non-stick paper will make them easy to serve later.
Press them down lightly. If you don't press them down, you won't get these 3 layers, which look so smart. The contrast of the green and the beetroot colour go really well.
Don't forget to push it gently to the sides before the final layer, those lovely dressed prawns.
I think this is more exciting than a prawn cocktail, which is still a great favourite in most households. Now, I know what you're thinking. You haven't got the rings. You could do it in a glass or arrange it on a plate in 3 different piles, a different presentation.
Give them at least 30 minutes in the fridge and they'll slide onto the serving plate with no problem at all.
Lift it up, pop it on like that, and then you can put the dill on the top like that, and then just before serving, you just lift it off. I can assure you, I need no encouragement to taste this. This is right up my street. Doesn't that look tempting? Delicious. If I could choose what to start a meal with, I think right now it would certainly be this.
Layered horseradish prawns, rich avocado, and balsamic beetroot. An ideal first course to share for any special occasion, or if you just want to treat yourself. Each year, nearly 300,000 couples like this one get married. The food they choose to share is pivotal to making the day one to remember.
And I can't wait to see how it all comes together.
It's 8:30 in the morning. Bride-to-be Kajol and her 500 guests are waiting for groom Nirav to arrive. Whilst they do, the first meal of the day is being served, a full-blown breakfast.
How do you begin to prepare for something of this size?
So we start around about 3:30 in the morning, actually. So it's a mix of very impeccable timing and just make sure any surprise was taken care of. The experience is very, very important.
The families have asked for vegetarian samosas and pakoras, along with traditional Indian desserts, shakapara and coconut pista burfi.
All very sweet.
The Asians love their sweet stuff, so this would be probably the most popular one today.
And of course, they're nice little portions.
Nice little portions, but you'll probably see the plates will always be full up as well.
Everyone is tucking in, but the bride hasn't had anything to eat yet. Although, goodness knows whether she'll want to. I certainly couldn't on the morning of my wedding.
Would you like to do the honours?
Kajol, how deliciously gorgeous you look. You've taken the wind from my sails. I've brought you breakfast. Are you hungry?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a very exciting day for you. How are you feeling?
I mean, I can eat like a tiny bit and then I get full really quickly because all the nerves are building up. And I don't want to eat too much. Don't want to be bloated.
Yes, I can remember on my wedding. I remember on the morning walking in with my cake and decorating it with fresh flowers and being very excited. You look truly magnificent, but how long has all this taken?
I started at 7 o'clock in the morning, so a good few hours. But all the preparation of my henna and everything, that took like 5.5 hours to do.
I can just imagine when you go down those stairs now, I think they'll begin to cry. You look so wonderful. I hope the day goes well for you.
Thank you, Mary.
What a magical day this is. No matter how big or small a wedding is, sharing the best food is all that matters. My next 2 recipes will thrill any guest gathered to celebrate. I'll start by making the spiced chicken.
Everything all in together with a lovely spicy sauce, really, really tasty, perfect for a crowd. First of all, I'm going to make the marinade, and it's all the sort of things that you've either got in the fridge or you've got in the cupboard, so quite easy.
Lemon juice, garlic, soy, ginger, and piquant peppers with mango chutney for sweetness, and 5 spice for a mild kick. This really is the perfect marinade for almost any meat dish.
I've got here some chicken thighs. Add this lovely spicy marinade, will make them taste really good.
Once coated, let the thighs soak up the flavoursome marinade for 2 hours or so.
Cover it, I don't want the whole fridge smelling of these spices. That's it. So here we go.
When it comes to cooking, it couldn't be easier, as everything roasts together in one tin.
First of all, fennel. So I'm going to put that straight in.
Blanched in boiling water for 5 minutes. It'll be so tender when roasted.
And then some red peppers, I've seeded them. Put those out like that. Again, spread it fairly evenly. And then sweet potatoes, and they roast really well. They don't get as crisp as potatoes, but I think they're very good.
Finally, season and add the star of the dish, those fragrant, spicy thighs. Arrange them amongst the veg so that all those flavours come together.
Right, and we're not going to waste any of this lovely marinade. Just spoon it in, fill in any little gaps there are there.
That goes into the oven, 200 degrees fan, for about 25 minutes. Whilst the chicken will definitely turn heads, they'll be clambering for the bread that's served with it.
My tear and share bread with all those herbs is great to have on a buffet at a wedding, or indeed to share with friends.
I've already made a simple yeast bread dough and left it to prove for about 2 hours.
That's it.
Now for the fun bit.
Just knead that like that. That's called knocking back. So spread that out to start with. Beautifully elastic.
Ready for the exciting mix of herbs.
Rosemary, first of all, finely chopped. Then chives, fresh basil, and lastly, thyme. And funnily enough, it is the thyme that comes through as the strongest herb flavour.
And the perfect partner, some mature cheddar cheese.
Just spread that over and knead it in. I want a really good cheesy flavour. Just go on working this until it's all incorporated really well. And if any little bits of cheese or herbs stray, bring them back in and knead them in. Pummel it hard, work at it until it's all included.
To make the individual rolls, divide carefully into 32 pieces.
It's a lovely dough, nice and sticky. It's like scones. It should be on the moist side.
Time to get busy.
If you're in a bakery and they're making these, they do them with 2 hands, but I was never good at doing whatever you do different ways like this. So I'll just use 1 hand. There we are, we're getting there.
32 dough balls later, and I can begin to build.
Best to start from the middle and then work it round, so it looks just like a little flower. And you just press it in like that. In the first round, it'll take about 5.
Continue placing them, building up the rings as you go.
Now we've got a bigger flower, and then the others go all the way around the outside. They're dear little things, aren't they?
Beautifully arranged, the tear and share just needs about half an hour to prove. Once ready, a beaten egg will give it that golden colour after 25 to 30 minutes in a 200-degree fan oven. Meanwhile, my chicken's had its 25 minutes, so I can drain off the rich roasting juices. Then pop it back to crisp for another 10 minutes. Thicken with a little corn flour and the juices will make a succulent gravy.
I must say that I'm quite keen on a sauce or gravy, and I'm certainly married to a gravy man.
Now to bring it all together.
The smell wafting from here, brilliant. And just as I had anticipated, it's got that lovely golden brown.
The tear and share is ready too.
I think that looks absolutely great. Always serve it warm because it's so much better. And it's beautifully soft. Let's have a look. Oh, home-baked bread. Nothing better. Oh, and the top is beautifully crunchy. The fresh herbs are coming through. Yes, I think I would like a dollop of butter on there, but oh so good.
My one tray spicy roast, succulent, crisp and packed full of flavour.
That really is devastatingly good.
No matter who you're sharing this with, my chicken and bread will make it truly memorable. Back at the wedding, the wait is over. Groom Nirav is on his way, and I've joined bride Kajul's family to watch the grand entrance.
Amazing.
There's the groom on a horse.
The Bharat is a joyous procession, symbolising the long journey the groom and his guests would make to join the bride's family.
They look very happy.
They do. This is a very big moment for everybody, so. And this is where now you'll see there's going to be a dance-off, and they're going to be literally, the groom's family are going to be dancing,
Yes.
and then they're going to come to a stage where they stop, and then they're going to greet each other.
Do you know, Mother, it's really like a movie set.
It really is. I mean, Indian weddings are so grand. They're so vibrant, so colourful, and this is what it's about. Look at everyone. You know, they're cheering, they're celebrating.
With the dancing over, gifts are exchanged to celebrate the joining of two families. The wedding ceremony is about to start. Then, just like my wedding, an afternoon tea will follow, though a little bit grander than mine was. The couple have chosen sandwiches and scones with a wonderful addition that I'm going to help make. Vegetarian kati rolls, a Bengali street food stuffed with grilled paneer and spiced yogurt.
Can I have a go myself?
Absolutely.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. Yeah, I should.
There's a lot at stake, and I want to impress Chef Dev.
I take one of these,
Yeah,
and then
And a bit of the tandoori grilled paneer.
looks good.
yeah,
It's like in a Swiss roll, really, because
Yeah.
Swiss roll you start at one end.
yeah.
Am I being a bit too generous? Never mind.
And put the tomato a little bit.
Do I have to cut this? Cut it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too much. Not too much.
No, not too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I
You're
roll
folding
it.
it. Yeah, roll. Yeah.
I'm rolling it as tightly
Yeah.
as I can.
Tightly, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
A little trim to tidy up,
Put this
Yeah.
over the top,
Yeah, over
and
top.
then I start by dividing.
Yeah.
So that one will go halfway along.
Yes, very good.
Very good. Am I top?
Good.
of,
good
am I
job,
top of the
good.
class?
Yeah, you are a head chef.
No, I'm a sous chef.
Sous chef.
In this occasion, I'm certainly a sous chef. So how many of these are you going to make?
So we're going to make over 400 of these, just to
Really?
be on the safe side.
How about that then?
Very nice, professional. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kajul and Nirav are married. I'm so delighted for them, and I want to make them a special something for their day.
They are great for a special occasion and wonderful for sharing. Rather rich, but I'm making very small pots. First of all, double pouring cream, and it goes into the pan.
150 ml will do the job.
That's it. And now 2 tablespoons of brandy. Oh, there's plenty for a little cheering sip at the bottom. I wouldn't dare. It's great to be here. Look at that backdrop and the sunshine. I'm the lucky one.
Melt 200 grams of plain chocolate in the cream.
Simple and luxurious. This is just the right consistency and just running off the spatula.
Now pour it into 250 grams of soft mascarpone.
And just get that nice and smooth. So it's a pale chocolatey colour. If you do it too quickly, it'll be a bit lumpy, but this is just perfect. Right, that's beautifully smooth, and the whole lot can go in now. There it is. Look at it.
Give it one final stir to blend the chocolate and cream together.
Right, that's all done. I think the wedding guests are going to love this. It's rich, special, and just perfect to end their meal.
Divide it into shot glasses. You should have enough to make 12 rich chocolate treats.
Conveniently, I've left just a little in the bottom there for me to taste. That's pretty good. And just 2 tablespoons of brandy is enough. Don't slop in any more because it won't make it any better.
Don't they look beautiful? Simply pop them in the fridge for about 3 hours and serve chilled, topped with crystallized edible flowers and white chocolate curls. The high tea is going down a treat with all their guests, and I hope Nirav and Kajul love what I've made for them.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Singh.
Thank you so much.
A little bit hungry?
Very hungry.
Starving.
Have you got a spare hand?
Let me take one for Kajul.
Oh, grab a spoon.
Little tiny spoons
Ah.
there.
I'm gonna have to remove my little nose ring.
Just something lovely and sweet to finish with.
It is, they're really nice.
I love the chocolateness, but it's not too overpowering or overwhelming. It's just right.
You be careful you don't get it on your white trousers.
I'm trying my utmost.
Has today been everything that you expected it would be?
Well, definitely I've ended up with this beautiful wife, so it's been brilliant.
One of the most celebrated parts of my wedding was the cake. This indulgent chocolate truffle dessert cake is a real showstopper.
First of all, I'm going to make the 2 sponges. I have 5 egg yolks in here. Adding an extra egg at this stage helps to give volume.
Add 75 grams of caster sugar and whisk until the mixture thickens to a lighter colour.
That looks just about right. You see, it's holding its shape a little.
There's no flour in these sponges. Instead, I'm using 150 grams of ground almonds. Followed by 180 grams of melted plain chocolate.
Every scrap of chocolate going in there. At this stage, the consistency is stiff. There it is, stiff, but all one colour, and the chocolate is well incorporated.
5 whisked egg whites will make the sponges light as a feather.
To begin with, I'm just going to slacken it down with that. Now I'm going to add the rest of the egg white and gently fold that in so that the egg white can be the raising agent.
Simply divide the mixture between 2 greased and lined 20-centimetre tins.
A little bit more to come out. Just make sure I don't waste any of it.
They'll need 30 minutes in the oven, 180 degrees fan.
And now I'm going to make my sensational truffle mousse filling.
Whiz up 180 grams of plain chocolate until it's finely chopped, almost like a powder.
That's it.
Add 150 ml of sugar syrup. Simply sugar dissolved in boiling water.
And while it's still hot, add the egg yolks.
Because this is a treat, a tablespoonful of brandy or rum.
Then quickly whiz it together.
The heat of the syrup will cook the egg yolks.
That's just perfect. This will now make a lovely chocolate mousse. All I've got to do is add the whipped cream. So I'm going to put a little in just to start with. That'll just slacken it down a bit. That's it. And then the rest in one go. just fold it in fairly gently. If you're careful, it keeps the air in. Look at that. Perfectly smooth, rich, creamy, chocolatey, hint of brandy.
Right, the sponges have cooled and I've lined a deep 20cm tin. It's time to layer up.
Turn it over like that and just slip it in and then press it down quite firmly so that it touches the edges and none of this drips down the side. Now on goes this truffle mousse. Pour it in. Looks like velvet. And then on goes the top. Just slip that in carefully. Down it goes. Quite a tricky procedure, but it does make it look very professional.
A light dusting of cocoa powder, but I'm not done yet.
The mousse needs to set in the refrigerator minimum 6 hours or overnight before we serve it.
Time for the big reveal.
Now this really is exciting and I'm seeking perfection, as you know, for a very special occasion. There it is. And you should see the beautiful filling around the outside. And gosh, there's a lot of filling and a little bit of that lovely cake.
All that's needed are a few whipped cream rosettes around the edge. And for the pièce de résistance, some luxurious shop-bought truffle pieces.
Well, I'm pretty proud of that. I think it looks amazing. And in our house, chocolate is top favourite. My husband absolutely loves it. And funnily enough, he doesn't listen to everything I say, but I've only got to say chocolate, and he lights up.
Let's see if it looks as good inside.
Going through like butter. Wow. How's that for a slice? I'm not going to drop it. It is generous with truffle mousse and that beautiful moist sponge. Let's put it on the plate and see. Is it the mousse that I like best? Is it the cake? I like the lot. Absolutely delicious. That would be the star of any occasion.
It's almost sunset and the party continues with the final meal of the day. Huge sharing platters of barbecue meats and curries.
What a brilliant day and such a lovely couple. I'm off to share the evening with them, so cheers. Oh, that looks very good. Yes, thank you.
Next time, I'm in Bristol.
Look at that.
You've given me a sharing feast.
Sharing dishes
I think that looks very special.
and new experiences.
Thank you.